the story of Pygmalion and Galatea, a love carved in stone. The island of Cyprus. Long ago, on the sunlit island of Cyprus, there lived a sculptor named Pygmalion. He was not just any artist. His hands could breathe life into marble, crafting statues so exquisite they seemed ready to move. But Pygmalion had one peculiar belief. He had lost faith in women. He saw their flaws, their imperfections, and declared that he would never love a mortal woman. Instead, he poured all his passion into his work, creating beauty that could never disappoint him. The perfect sculpture. One day, determined to carve the perfect woman, Pygmalion chose the finest ivory and began shaping his masterpiece. With every chisel stroke, he sculpted grace, beauty, and perfection, until, finally, she stood before him, a vision beyond compare. Her delicate hands, her flowing hair, the softness of her lips, everything about her was flawless. But she was just a statue, or so he thought. Falling in love with stone, Pygmalion could not take his eyes off her. He dressed her in fine robes, adorned her with jewels, and whispered words of love to her as though she could hear him. He even imagined she smiled at him, that her cold marble skin was warming under his touch. Day by day, his love for her deepened into longing, into sorrow. What good was perfection if it was lifeless? A prayer to Aphrodite. On the festival of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, Pygmalion visited her temple. With a heart full of hope and desperation, he knelt before her altar and prayed, "O divine Aphrodite, grant me a wife as perfect as my statue." Aphrodite, watching from above, was touched by his devotion, and so she decided to answer his unspoken wish, not with words, but with a miracle of love. That evening, Pygmalion returned home. As always, he approached his beloved statue and gently caressed her hand. But this time, the ivory was warm. He gasped. He touched her face and her cheeks blushed with life. Then, before his very eyes, her lips parted, her eyes fluttered open, and she took a breath. She was alive. Overwhelmed with joy, Pygmalion embraced her. She smiled at him with warmth, love, and life, a love that had transcended stone and prayer. Happily ever after. Pygmalion named her Galatea, and the two were soon married, blessed by Aphrodite herself. Some say they had a son, Paphos, who would later build a city in honor of the goddess. And so the sculptor who once rejected love found it in the most unexpected, magical way, proving that even stone can soften under the touch of true love.